Welcome back to my Let's Play for .hack Outbreak, and there actually are a lot of areas and stuff I can still visit in this game. Besides the one in this server, there's also a bunch of ones in the Sigma server, which are full of rare items, but I figured I'd take care of something a bit cooler tonight, and look at the various character cutscenes, though it's quite an extensive list to say the least, and we have to do them in this very specific order, so yeah, this is going to take a while. It wouldn't surprise me if this takes the entire length of the episode, because there's just so many of them. But yeah, first things first, we're going to have to head over this way and go by the magic shop in the alley in order to get a scene. Should be around here somewhere.
Is it possible for someone to be unable to log out?
Which nets us an item.
Vanished.
Yeah, this can continue for quite a while. So yeah, basically there's scenes from the main characters from the .hack sign. So if you like those characters, yeah, we'll be seeing quite a bit of them. Though we're gonna have to first do Mimiru's 16s before we can move on to the next characters. In order to fit them easier onto my list, I sort of deleted which characters go in which order. I sort of wish I had better memory on which servers are which. I think this is where I need to go though. Pretty sure that's Theta. It's been a while. I usually don't bother memorizing the servers by their symbols. Just how I rule. Okay. It's either this one or the cultural city, either or. But there should be a scene behind the grunty shop. Actually, this is the only server that would make sense on, besides the Sigma server, because that's the newest one. Saw it. Right, there it is.
Who do you think you are? The net is the same as the real world. She vanished.
You still repeating yourself on that? But yeah, that reminds me a bit of Black Rose, the way she chastised us the first time we met her. Now we gotta go back to Delta. So yeah, a lot of running around in the various servers. I can still meet the characters in one of the other servers as well for an event where I can pick up like Bear's Sword or something, but I'm not in the mood for that tonight. I actually already deleted a rare item, but I'm not kidding. When I was doing one of these earlier, so I was like, screw it, I'm gonna have to reset and whatnot, because I don't want to lose a rare item. It's doing something that's stupid. Especially since I can trade for cat-themed equipment. Not that you can really see it, but I like having that stuff on hand, you know. Let's see. It's near the weapon shop. Oh.
I wonder. I just hope Tsukasa's not in some kind of trouble. She vanished.
Gosh darn. Would they not have turned that off at some point? Seriously, it's getting old. She vanished. She vanished. That's nice when we get to one of the male characters and be like, he vanished. I get it. So we gotta go near the grunty shop. Just going down this way. Four. Gotcha.
I'm just gonna forget about it. I'm tired of being twisted around his little finger. It's a waste of time.
I'm not even sure what the context of that comment is.
She vanished.
No idea. I didn't see every episode of Dot Hack Sign, which is a bit problematic when discussing some of those scenes, I'm sure. Okay, the next one's on Sigma. Okay. Let's see. This way. Since it's between, it's somewhere on this walkway. I just see her there for a second. Yeah.
Why did I ever have to meet him?
That's probably a comment about Tsukasa.
Vanished.
At least that's what I'm going to assume. It's one of the few things that make sense for there. Now we're going back to Theta. Jeez. I wish most of these were all on one server, you know, instead of constantly making you jump around looking for them. Because it definitely makes this feel a lot more time-consuming than it needs to be. Wait, wrong way. I guess we gotta go around. I guess that makes sense.
It's fine with me if I know a guy's irritating. That way it's easy to just hate his guts and walk away.
Okay.
She vanished.
That's all her scenes. Now we gotta go back to Lambda. Yeah, don't you just love having to run around to talk to barely visible sprites? We gotta go near the weapons store. So I'm probably gonna be like near it somewhere, like right next to it, like on the sides here or something. Barely visible again. That's their prerogative. There we go.
Do you think our much talked about Wave Master got his hands on the key of the Twilight?
She vanished.
The key of the Twilight. Yep. Which everyone spends all their time trying to find in the show, I think. It's like some sort of ultimate item. And everyone's obsessed with it. Time to go back to Sigma, though. Okay. Honestly, it's a bit easier to see him on this server just because of the wind and stuff. And the clouds.
But what if he's found that hidden item that is said to override the very foundation of the world?
She vanished.
He's driving me nuts with that. Seriously. I think you can argue my item's more like, that than, the Key of the Twilight. Then again, I'm not exactly sure what the Key of the Twilight does, because like I said, I never finished Dot Hack Sign. As much as I enjoyed it at the time, I was never, reliable at watching it. So I was starting to get out of my, anime watching phase at the time. Okay, need to go down over here.
You act and I analyze. If we combine our skills, we can gather information more quickly than the others. She vanished.
I think she may have teamed up with a player killer, if I remember correctly from the show. There's actually a scene with Sora, not Sora, that's... Wait, yeah, it would be Sora, wouldn't it? Okay, near the item shop. So, back in this way. This is like the worst server for finding people, though.
The bell is rung. Now, let the curtain rise.
We get it. Seriously. Couldn't they have come up with anything more clever to say? Or just turn it off after the first time? Or were they just trying to get the player mad? Okay, so I gotta go between the item shop and the Else Haven. Wrong side. Yeah, sometimes I have a bit of difficulty reading the direction on these things. Pretty messed up.
Mr. Bear is good at using people.
Yep, he just makes you bear it, huh? Yeah, I know that was pretty lame. Oh, I tried. I ain't got any good joke material right now, okay? And now we're going back to Lambda. Then we're going back near the Grunty shop, okay. Why are so many of them like hanging out near the Grunty shop? Grunties aren't even that cool.
There is no need to deny the existence of something just because you cannot find it. She vanished.
Yes, but if you can't find something, there's a chance it may not exist. Of course, in this game, there's a lot of stuff on special areas to make them really difficult to find. Just for the sake of it. Like, if you wanted to find certain items just at random, I don't think you'd ever be able to really do it that well in this game. There's just too many areas you can visit. Between all the keywords, there's probably hundreds of dungeons in this game, if not several thousand. Near the item shop. So I gotta go way down here. I really don't like the design of this server in particular, I guess.
Greetings, I'm Bear. I like to do that too whenever I'm feeling down.
This stuff feels so weird without context. I mean, I'm pretty sure I was aligned to Sakasa while he was doing something pointless. Just to kill time. I mean, I get that. Sometimes I kill time doing really dumb tasks in games too, like grinding pointlessly on something. Like in Well of Souls, I'll kill time by raising pets, even though I don't need to, because I already have a few that are maxed out. So training other ones is sort of pointless, because I don't have any really use for them besides maybe giving them away. And most people are like, I don't really care for your pets. Like, even if it's a pet I wanted, I don't care for it. If I really need one, I'll train it myself.
What are you thinking about in front of your terminal?
Of how annoying this is? Because I am in front of my computer while I'm doing this. Which is why I don't use a webcam when I'm recording these games, because I'd have to have my head turned to the side. I wouldn't be looking like towards it at all. Like, you think it's bad while I'm doing DS games and stuff, it'd be even worse if I was doing something like this. Like, you'd basically see the side of my head the entire time. It drives me nuts when I watch some Yugi YouTubers do that too, because I like to watch them sometimes complain about various cards or how worthless certain archetypes were and stuff. Because I used to be into the game when I was younger. I haven't played in a long time though. At least not seriously. Or with any of the new cards, like even some of the cards found in the 2006 game, which I shot footage for when I was doing the War on Christmas stuff, are cards I've never seen before.
This old man doesn't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah, some of them are from sets I never used. I did get back into it for a while around the start of the GX era, but last major set I collected for a while before I stopped was Magician's Force. Okay, let's go back to Sigma. Going between Elsehaven and the Recorder. Well, that's a short path. Suppose that's a plus side. It'll be a lot easier to find him because there's not much left on this bridge.
Well, this old man will be thinking about that for a while, so if you need any help, just call.
He vanished.
I wish they'd let you move a bit faster. You gotta wait for him to completely vanish. And why are so many of their fragments floating around on these servers anyway? Now I gotta go back to Theta. Only 2 more scenes with Bear, though. Let's see. Gotta go all the way to the back. Further. Further, all the way back here. There he is.
The world I abandoned by resetting might have remained engulfed by evil.
He vanished.
When I was having a philosophical discussion about video games actually, and what happens when you lose and then just reset, or when you're about to lose and reset in a game. Does the world you left behind remain engulfed in evil because you stopped and gave up? I suppose there's a point to that. Okay. Then we're going back to Lambda. He's in the Grunty Corral itself, apparently. Well, at least we're down to about half the list. Jeez. With all the running involved in this, and the fact you can't quick run because you're not in a dungeon or anything, this is taking a lot longer than I thought. Where on earth is he? Oh. You must have the cat stuff. No. Let's see, edit, undo. Oh, the other one? This is technically over here. I guess it's the Grunty Corral, not the Grunty Shop. Duh. There he is.
I have a feeling you won't find the answer by just chasing after the character on the net.
Suppose there's a point to that.
He vanished.
Unlike that comment. I still gotta do this stuff in Halled Arms tonight too. I haven't even come back to work out the solutions to the puzzles yet. Gosh darn. There's so much other stuff I want to get done, too. Do I want to stay up late and just forgo going to sleep, and then come home and sleep again? Try and knock out this character at least. Then I might call it quits and finish off the rest of the list later. No, I gotta go this way. It's between the recorder and Grunty Shop, so it's on this back path. Way back here. Okay.
First I'll get the treasure, then I'll get you, and then I'll get them all.
Whatever, Sora.
He vanished.
Dude's obsessed with killing, what can I say? Guess that doesn't really change though. I mean, when you get to .hack GE, you got player killer killers. Like, people that literally hunt down player killers and kill them in revenge. Which is a pretty big mess. People have wanted to like, does killing the player killers really help stop the problem? They're like, not really, you're wasting your time. Of course, if you kill enough player killers in that game, eventually you start finding yourself thrown up against some of the toughest players in the game, which can happen before you're prepared for it if you're not careful. Which really sucks. Found him.
I love it. I want to be his friend.
Sora, no one wants to be your friend. You're completely crazy. Seriously, he's like a mad dog killer. You could never trust him, even if he was your friend. Okay, in front of the Grunty Corral, so I gotta go back this way.
But that's how I get what I want. Wanna die again?
Pretty sure he's threatening BT in that scene. So he just keeps killing people over and over again until they just give him what he wants. So he just griefs people into submission. I suppose that could work for a while, assuming someone just doesn't switch servers on you and forcing you to have to pursue them all over the place. Okay. Between the gate and the magic shop. Shoot, on the other side of the cannon. Duh.
That's a rude thing to say, considering you invited me.
I don't care if anyone's rude to you, Sora. You deserve it.
Vanished.
Seriously. Even when I watch the show, I hate Sora. I'm not a big fan of player killers. Then that's probably because I usually play games by myself, so I just like being left alone when I'm playing games usually. Even when I'm playing something like Well Souls where you can group up with other players, I'll often just run off and go solo stuff instead of working in a group, because then you gotta share experience and things. I'd rather have my solo XPs. Okay, we gotta go to the back. Between the Elf's Haven and the Grunty Shop. Get off the beaten trail here. Oops. So maybe on this path somewhere. Get out of my way. Seriously.
Oh, so you don't listen to what other people say? That's not nice.
Well, if those other people are you, then no, I wouldn't listen to it. Seriously. No one should listen to Sora. Nobody. Okay, moving on over to Sigma again. There's still like 3 more characters to go, darn it. We're about to get back by the Grunty shop though. Jeez, this is a mess. Though when you start getting to some of the later ones, they can move around like the entire map, so you gotta go searching huge sections of the map because they move over much larger areas. Which really sucks. Okay, where on earth are you? Something the wind would help me here. In the fog. There we go.
Just kidding. I'd get scolded if I stayed up any later.
Somehow I don't think that would stop you.
He vanished.
Well, that'll do it for this episode. Next time we'll finish off the rest of these scenes. Until then, see ya.